your mouth of the South. Um, I I think I want to do by a suggestion of my good friend. I want to do this live on self-care about love and respecting yourself as well as others. Because remember, you guys, you matter too. And if you want to know, like, how, let me try to help you how. Let me try to do some cards if you need a reading on how to say no or how to, you know, take care of you and be positive. We have so much negativity in this world right now with what's going on in the news, and we get we get more news than we used to, right? So it's like, and it sometimes it just bombards you, and then you can get depressed. You're feeling like the whole United States is going backwards in time. We don't want a ruler. We really don't. So I hope you guys are able to join me. I haven't seen anybody on yet. I know I'm like a little late, but not a lot late. I hope everybody has their sun kissed. I know I do. It's a pretty day here in Tennessee. It's not raining. Some people would say, well, we need the rain, June, and I'm like, yeah, but we don't need that much of it. So anyway, I am wearing a pearl necklace with a little pendant that slides on there, and it's pearl too. And I'm wearing a rutilated quartz. Kind of reminds me of rhubarb, but anyway, I like it. So is there anybody out there that has any questions, that wants to, talk? Oh, that was interesting. Hi, Vanish Inevitable. I hope you're doing well from India. I've never been to India. I would like to go. I bet it's a beautiful place. I know you have really good food. I like food. Which brings me to what is behind me. That is Judy 2. Hi, Elsie, or Elsa, or Elsie. This is my Judy 2. She's my mannequin. Hi, John. She is wearing my deceased mother-in-law's wedding dress, and she barely fits in it. My mother-in-law was so thin and short, so Judy 2 barely fits in it. And there's a story behind Judy 2. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hair. No, I'm not a costume designer. I do like to dress up my mannequin though. So no, I'm not. I like to piddle with sewing. I'm not a very good seamstress, we'll say. Okay. I'm old enough to know better and too young to resist. I have never been to South Africa either, John. I hope that you are doing well, and I don't know why why do you want to know? Is what I always say when the question is irrelevant. Why do you want to know? Doesn't matter how old I am. Does it? I think not. Anyway, I am happily married, so if you're looking for a date, you came to the wrong site. I am 65. If you must know, I am 65 years old. And going strong. So I am happily married to my lovely husband, Kevin, who is a quadriplegic and I'm not going anywhere, not with anybody, ever. So, you're 9? Wow. How did you get on here? I put this not made for children. So, young man, you need to be uh, getting your parents to do parent control here. So, no. Whew. Anyway, so does anybody have any questions on like self-help? Thank you. Vanish, I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not butchering your name. I butcher a lot of names. I'm a name butcherer. Hi, MD Rah from Bangladesh. I've never been there either. Wow, I haven't been a lot of places. Interesting, but it's okay. Yeah, a lot of international viewers. I agree, Eleanor. I hope you're doing well. And somebody really liked my hair. Thank you, whoever said that. You know, it's all, it's getting whiter. Great tinsel of wisdom, I always say. So, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I'm using my favorite deck today. Thanks, Elizabeth, Eleanor. I appreciate that. This is kind of my Betty, you know, the Archies look, Betty and Veronica. I always liked Betty. I don't know why, but I always did. Everybody liked Veronica. No, I've never been to India. I would like to go someday, but right now it's out of the cards for me. But you never know. Maybe I can astro travel there. But I want to talk about self-help. Your parents just gave what to you on Christmas? A phone? What did they give to you on Christmas? Did they not do parent controls? Because for a 9-year-old, you shouldn't be on a grown-up channel. So, oh, your parents just gave you a phone. Well, that's nice of them. They need to know where you are. They also need to know what you're looking at, you know? So anyway, where am I from? I'm from the United States of America, which is in a really bad state, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, if I could move, I would. America's not what it used to be, the land of the free, the home of the brave. It's not so much that way anymore. But I want to talk about self-help and self-love. You know, we used to think that we only had to wear perfume, or as women, we used to think we only had to wear perfume or nice undergarments just for a man in our life. But in actuality, you know, you want to smell good all the time, and perfume will evaporate. So why not put some on? If you want to smell good and you like the scent of it, put it on. Put it on for you. Don't put it on for anybody else. If you want to wear matching undergarments, then do so. If you don't. You know, do it for you. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Do the things that are good for you, that make you feel inspired and make you feel comfortable, and make you feel pretty, or make you feel just good. And if you want to lay around in sweatpants, by all means, do so. If you're feeling comfortable and you're feeling good with a big bat of popcorn and watching some movies and just enjoying your life, well, Good. Good for you. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And you shouldn't feel guilty about anything that you are doing to improve yourself. You know, there's a lot of negativity in the world today, and we really, you know, on this channel, I would like to say that we're all in it together. We're all in it to help each other um, and be good to one another and good to ourselves. So that's what this channel is about, is being good. Um, your brother lives in Boston. Is he a New England Patriots fan by chance? Uh, I love the Bills. I live in Tennessee, but I love the Buffalo Bills. They're the only New York team, by the way. The other two teams, the New York Giants and the New York Jets, play in New Jersey. So they should be called the New Jersey Giants and New Jersey Jets. That's my opinion, you know, and I'm entitled to it. What do I do for a living? I read tarot cards and I make things, and I have a YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe. The more you do, the better off I am. And I hope I bring inspiration and beauty into the world, not just by me, but by my words. And I hope I give people advice and love that they may not get elsewhere, I should say, not otherwhere. But anyway, this is a community channel, and it's a service channel. And what I do for a living is a service channel. It's a service. And yes, I get paid. Yes, I do have a Venmo that you are welcome to contribute to my channel if you so choose. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Why did I open my YouTube channel? Well, are you asking for a mission statement? Well, there's a couple reasons. My husband is a quad, and I wanted to let people know that just because you have a disability doesn't mean you're unlovable. I have loved my husband from the day I met him, and I will continue to love him, and I will take care of him. And a quad is a quadriplegic, if you don't know. And I also did it to help generate income, because both of us are older, and he is now disabled, and he was our breadwinner. So I opened this to help us to eat and to do the things that pay the bills that we need to pay, and also to help others to reach goals, to inspire them, to show that no matter what is going on in your life, you can and do affect other people. So therefore, I feel like that it's helpful. And so my mission in life, I think, is to show people their own strengths, is to show them how that they can help themselves and help their loved ones in any way they can. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. So therefore, that's what I'm here for, to help you help yourself, and to help me help myself in the same process. So you work as a full stack developer. What is a full stack developer? What do they do? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I thought you said they just gave it to you. They just gave it to you in 2023, 2024, 2025. And are you sure you're 9? Hi, Abada. Thing, Fada. I'm not sure what that means. I still think you need to get your parents' permission to be on this channel. I really do. So, does anybody have any questions for the cards? Like, you know, how to improve yourself or how to be more front end and back end developer of what? Oh, web developing. Oh, okay. Thank you, Eleanor. Somebody has to explain some stuff to me. You know, I live in Tennessee. I don't get it. I'm from Detroit originally, but I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, I guess. Although I do play Jeopardy with my husband every night. He's really good. He's really smart. He keeps me up there. Thank you, Eleanor, for doing that. How old are my cards? Older than you are. That's for sure. That's for sure. Way older than you. Way older than 9 years old. I've been doing this for 40 plus years. 44 years exactly. Well, not exactly, but okay. Yeah, they're old. They're older than you are. And this is one of my favorite decks. I mean, this is actually my favorite deck. It's called the Old Path. And it has helped me through a lot of things. It actually helped me get onto the path I'm on right now. So, you know. So, where's everybody at? Where's Gina T? Hey, Gina T. Hope you're watching. Tune in. Put my Venmo up there. So, anyways, let's talk about self-help. So, give me something you might say when you're talking to yourself negatively, like you've been watching some negative news or negative comments, and let's see if we can't turn that into a positive. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in the United States. I mean, totally insane. Who would have ever thought we would have took giant leaps forward and giant leaps backward, and there goes an ancestor, just flew right by. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I did. So anyway, so does anybody have any questions for me today on how I can turn a negative into a positive and how I can make your day a little bit better? Let's see. Sometimes for me, you know, I have a lot going on in my life and I get overwhelmed, and then I'll start panicking and pacing and you know, start one task and put it down and then go to another one, start that, put it down, go to another one, go to another one. And that's only because well, I do know a card trick. One card trick. And actually I know 2 card tricks. So we can play 78 card pickup, or I could do a card trick, but I'm not going to. I mean, yeah, I can. I know some card tricks, but just one, actually. So anyway, maybe I'll show that one time on my channel just to be different. I'll show a card trick. I'll show you. Okay, so I gotta pick somebody that will pick a card they see out of the deck. Now I gotta do, you know, I gotta stack the deck here. Now this is actually a mathematical card trick. Let's see if you can figure out what it is, okay? So I'm gonna spread them out and let's see. Okay, let's go with John since he's not supposed to be on this channel. Do you see a card? No, make sure you don't change the card. Oh, there's my favorite card. Anyway, make sure that you don't change the card, okay? And let me know when you got your card there, John. Which one you want? You got it? You got it? Sun card's a good card. It's an opportunity card. And these are not playing cards, so you need to memorize the card. I guess I could show them to you one at a time. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. You got one? Okay, good. Okay, remember it now. You notice I'm putting them in 3 stacks. Okay. Is your card in this stack? Yes or no? Is it in this stack, your card? Is it in this stack, John? No? Is it in this stack? Is it in this stack? No, no, okay. You sure? I forgot those two. It's not one of those two, is it? I'm sorry. Is it in this stack? No, okay. Is it in this stack? Oh. Yes, okay. Now, we'll put them all together again, and we go again. Is it in this stack? Is it in this stack? Is it in this stack? Come again. I'm asking John if it's his card is in the stack of cards. He needs to answer me or this trick is not going to work. Is it in this stack? You want to see the first stack again? Is it in this stack? Hi, Gina. It's good to see you. I'm doing a card trick. I've resulted into doing card tricks. So is it in this stack? No, it's not in this stack. And it's not in this stack? Is it in this stack, John? Hi, Mary Jo. Thank you so much for your contribution to my channel. I appreciate it. John, is it in the stack? Yeah, it's in this stack right here. You sure? No, it's not in this stack. Okay. Is it in this stack? Yes or no, John? No. Did I lose it? Did it fall on the floor? It's got to be in one of these stacks. Is it in this one? Did you forget your card, John? Is it in this one? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. I hope you didn't forget it. I hope I didn't just mess this up. Okay. Is that your card? Okay, I'm not doing this. This is too hard to do with tarot cards anyway, and you done messed me up. So there we go. He isn't paying attention. He's 9. I was trying to entertain a 9-year-old. That's okay. Sorry, Jonathan. It's just not going to work. How many probabilities you have? What do you mean by how many? Hi, Kat. How are you? This is starting out to be a crazy day, but it's okay. It's okay. We're good. I like crazy. Well, that's because you didn't tell me correctly which one it was, so it's not a big deal. We'll have to do this again some other time. And I'm a little rusty on my card tricks anyway, but this is just too difficult, John. I'm sorry. Let's see. How many probability you have for what? For probability of what? For what? I am not understanding. I am not picking up what y'all are laying down. That's for sure. But that's okay. That's all right. I hope everybody's doing good. So I wanted to talk about self-care and self-help. I got sidetracked because, you know, I was asked, could I do a card trick? And I can. 1. Well, 2. 78 card pickup, but we're not playing that because I ain't picking up cards. I am not picking them up. If they fall, I'll pick them up, but I'm not going to do it on purpose. Y'all causing me to drink my Sunkiss. I'll tell you what. But I like Sunkiss. It makes me feel good. Oh, good. Well, you know what? Sometimes we have to take a break from the world, Kat, and it's okay. It's okay to be in a shelter. If you're protected and you feel like you're getting your foot underneath you, your feet underneath you, well, good for you. And if you can help somebody in there with a positive word and a shoulder to cry in or ear to listen to, you do it. You do you, girl. And I'm telling you, you're going to come out shining. You're going to come out. Hi, Elizabeth. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see people on here. Remember, guys, please like and subscribe. It helps me more than you know, and it doesn't cost you anything at all. So please like and subscribe to my channel and help me get to 2,500 subscribers so we can give away that magnificent, beautifully quilt done by the talented Eleanor. And if you haven't been able to see it, go back through some of my shorts and you'll be able to see it. Um, so I would love for you guys to be able to win it. When you comment on a post, because I don't know if you've subscribed or not. So when you comment on a post, I put your name in a bowl and it goes in there. Oh, thank you, John. I hope it's okay with your parents to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, uh, I like the fact that you did pick a card with a rainbow in it, because that reminds me of my daughter who's passed. But anyway, uh, guys, please like and subscribe. It helps me more than you know, and it costs you nothing at all to do this. So thanks for being a part of my community and a part of my life. And without some of you, I think that, I may have lost my mind a while back. So thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. And I thank the Tarot Twins, Dave and Gary, for introducing me to a lot of you. And I appreciate it with all my heart that you guys are hanging with me and trying to help me as I'm trying to help you. Anyway, shoot, I don't even know which one had a rainbow in it. I done shuffled them back up, I'm sure. But I would like to see that rainbow today, because, my lovely Harmony, she was such a light soul in this world. And she's still around. Oh, yeah. And it's soft. It's soft. It's beautiful. And it's, oh my gosh, is it ever so warm and durable. I'm sure it is durable. It is beautiful. So go back and look at the reveal on the quilt, and you can go to Eleanor's page and look at it, or channel, and look at it and see how she did it, how she made it, how she started with it. It is just so exciting. And expressing yourself through art is a very good stress reliever. And it's a very good, I'm going to get you off the couch and get you out of the bed and make you look forward to your day. So, art, any form of art, whether it's quilting, painting, drawing, writing, any form of art, macrame, making chainmail, as I just finished the rose quartz pendulum chain for Paula, and it will be out to her on Monday, and I know she's excited to have that, so I'm excited for her to have it. So anyway, use your art, use your talents to make you feel better. Sometimes there's this book called Life's Little Handbook 101. And it just has these little quotes on there, like, leave a quarter where a child can find it. And yes, I did do the chainmail myself. Yes, I was doing it as I was just taking that short video. Yes, I did the chainmail. Yes, you can tell me something, John. Of course you can. But yes, I did the chainmail myself. I do a lot of chainmail. I've made some sewless sandals and bracelets and chains and all kinds of things with chainmail. I love it. I love doing chainmail. It's a relaxing thing, just keeps your mind occupied, your hands occupied, so you're not fiddling. But I do love to do it. I love to do macrame. I love to do, I have a lot of irons in the fire. I like to do a lot of things. I love to go for walks. I love to sit by the creek and listen to the water run and put my feet in every now and again. And, I just love stuff. I love to do things. I'm a I'm a doer. When I don't have anything to do is when I find myself in trouble. So, and sometimes, yeah, I get tired. Somehow your brother made a short. Okay, cool. A short of what? Anyway, uh, so if if you are finding yourself stuck in a like, I don't want to get up, I don't want to face this day, realize that not only can you face the day, but you may have an impact on someone else to make their day a little bit better. Whether it's a smile or a hi, how you doing? He's only 1 year younger than you. Okay. Well, good for him if he wanted to do that, and parents were okay with it. But that's good for him. Anyway, so I was talking about Life's Little Handbook 101, and it's made by Jackson Brown, not the singer, but the author. And I think his son did one too, but it just has these little quotes like leave a quarter where a child can find it, or, always wave at the crossing guard, open the door for someone, let somebody get in front of you, never give a gift not beautifully wrapped, never expect a gift beautifully wrapped. I mean, there's just all these little short things that you can do that cost you nothing, and you can make somebody's day with that. You can make their month, their year, their week, or even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. Friends. Oh, you have that handbook? Isn't it great? I got a story. So me and my friends, when I lived in Florida, we went out and we went to Janie Lane's Sunset Strip. Janie Lane was the lead singer of Warrant, and I knew him, but anyway, we were up there, and some of my friends were like, man, that table of guys behind us, that guy is really cute. I said, oh, you think they're cute? And I'm like, she's like, yeah. And so I walked out there, I said, watch this. So I walked down back there and I extended my hand and I said, hi, my name is Jackson Brown. It's nice to meet you. And they had read that book, Life's Little Handbook 101. So they were like cracking up because it says, if you ever want to meet somebody, you walk up and you say, hi, my name is, you're supposed to put your name in there, but you extend your hand and you say, hi, my name is Jackson Brown. It's nice to meet you. And luckily for me, they read it, but we had been friends ever since then. At that time, I mean, I've lost contact with those fellows now, but when my friend did end up dating the guy that she wanted to date, so that was cool. And I used to go to parties at their house, and I'd read cards forever, and everybody's like, don't you want a drink? I'm like, no, I just read cards. That's cool. Why wasn't he happy about the YouTube short? Did he feel like he didn't do a good job? Didn't reach anybody? Nobody liked it? If you tell him what it is, I'll like it. Or tell me what it is. I'll like it. So anyway, so that was my little story about meeting some people who also read Life's Little Handbook 101. And it's really a good way to get yourself started. Ooh, that was a big old orb. Did you guys see that? Wow. Somebody had some energy there. So, everybody got their sun kissed? I got mine. So, anybody talking to me today? Other than John, who's 9. So what can we do to help the world? Okay. Or the United States anyway. I'm not sure we can help some people in the world, but the United States is in turmoil right now, and you know it's in a bad state. We have a person, with lack of a better term, either has dementia or sundowners or something. Something is not clicking upstairs. He's not running on all four cylinders, as we used to say back in the day. Oh no, can you take your phone with you? We'll walk with you. Let's go for a walk. I'd love to walk. So yeah. So I hope that you are doing the best thing for you, Kat. Because, you know, sometimes people don't want to take that step, or they're scared to take that step. And I am proud of you for taking that step, for being strong enough to say, you know what, enough. I need some help here. I need protected. I need some help. So I'm glad you took that step. That is your first step. And then the next step will be easier, and the next step will be easier, and the next step will be easier. And now you have an awesome, awesome community to help you every step of the way. Or at least listen, and at least smile and say, hey girl, you're doing good today, you know? Superman should save the world. Yeah, he should. But he ain't showing up. What about Iron Man? What do you think Iron Man would do? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Kat, and it'll go in again. Yes. And the more you comment on any of my posts, the more it will go in. So I hope, I got my fingers crossed for you to win it. And, you know, we plan on doing some other giveaways, but we got to get this one under the belt first. And then we'll go again. Oh, you're welcome. And I'm not just saying it. I'm not just giving you lip service. I think it was a strong step that you took, and a lot of people can't do it, and you should be proud of yourself for doing it. So good for you. I'll give you a pat on the back. I'll give you a pat on my back. That's really meant for you, Kat. So anyways, let's talk about some other things that we can do to help ourselves and to help others. You know, every time you help yourself, you help somebody else, believe it or not. And if you listen to some of my self-help talk, like what you say when you talk to yourself, John, save volcanoes. Okay, I don't know. All right, anyway, throw some ice water in there. I don't know. I don't know how to save volcanoes. But anyway, anytime you're improving yourself, you improve other people. And it's like I do these little self-talk tapes, and I talk about what you say when you talk to yourself. Because a lot of times, you know, people don't know your interpersonal dialogue, but you do. And sometimes you tell yourself no. You've heard no the majority of your life. No, don't touch that. No, don't do that. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. So you've heard yourself say no more than you've heard yourself say yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You've heard no more times than you've heard yes. So a lot of times it's just turning that no into a yes. Yes, I can. Hide and watch me. Hide and watch me. I will achieve the goals I so set forth. I am determined, I am strong, and I can do it. I am doing it. As sure as I'm sitting here live and breathing today, I am taking the best steps for myself to be the best me I can be. Because you know what? There is nobody else like me. There may be people who are similar, but there's nobody like me. I am the best me there is. You see what I'm saying? You take those negative thoughts. You know, I don't want to get up today. I don't want to get up today. So then you say, no, I look forward to getting up in the morning. It's a brand new day. I get to make this day what I want it to be. I set out to make this day a wonderful day. Better than any other day before it. And tomorrow, when I get up, I'll make that day a good day too. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta kind of learn how to turn those negatives into a positive. And they were I was watching the twins today, and they were talking about Taco Trump. Trump's always chickens out is what tacos mean, or taco means. So, you know, bless his heart. He just ain't right. He isn't right in the head. I mean, you guys, come on. The poor man, he has something going on that is not right. He's narcissistic, and it's all about him, and doesn't really care about anybody else, not even his own children or his wives or anybody else. Okay, good night. Good night, John. Sweet dreams. Listen to your mama. Mama knows best. So yeah, Trump ain't right in the head, y'all. I'm sorry. He's a trumpet. He is right. He don't care about his own children, don't care about his wife. He don't care about nobody but Mr. Trump and the almighty dollar. And you know what? Money is just a tool. That's all it is. You're the master. Hi, Mary Jo again. Yeah, agreed. It is. It's all about confidence. It's all about attitude. It's all about, okay, let's turn this negative day into a positive day. Let's see if we can't switch it up. Oh, you just put another stack of papers on my desk for me to sort or me to do. Wonderful. I'm up for the challenge. Let's go. See how many more you can give me. You know, I like a challenge. I always have. So bring it. You know, it's all about you being you and being honest with yourself. And a lot of people say, well, June, when you say you're talking to yourself and you say, I have $1,111 or more in my bank account a week, you sound like you're lying to yourself. Well, I'm not. I'm not. I am rich. I am wealthy. Money comes to me from unexpected sources and unexpected ways. I receive it because it is right. There is enough to go around for everybody. When you put greed into that, whether it's power, whether it's money, whether it's things, I mean, you're putting greed into it. And so long as you have enough, then you have enough. I mean, what good is a yacht in your yard if you don't have any water? You know, what good is that? What is the point? You just want to show up the Joneses? Who cares what the Joneses have? Right? I don't. I could care less. Unless they have a pool and will let me swim in it. And I'll be like, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I need some exercise today. Plus, I need to know how to swim in case there's a flood. So, I mean, it's all about turning it around, guys. You do that, John. You do that. And we'll see if hopefully your parents like my content. Some people don't like tarot cards. So you probably need to ask. And you need to listen to your parents. For real. For real. Hi, in the zone. Good to see you on here. I am so excited. I'm gonna write some names down so I make sure I put them in the bowl for that beautiful quilt made by Eleanor, the talented Eleanor. Anyways, so I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Yes, please, Eleanor, please, please, please write them down. And your phone is, well, you better charge it. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. It'll be dead. Yay! I'm glad you caught me. So we're doing stuff about how to improve yourself. I haven't really been pulling any cards or anything today, it seems. Just been playing with them in my hand. But we're kind of trying to talk about, there's so much negativity going on in the world, whether it be wars or an idiot in the, or a trumpet, I should say, blowhard in the Oval Office in the United States, to the Ukraine and Russia and China and tariffs and all this other malarkey. How to sort through it and be still okay, And so long as we have a community, so long as we have an ear to listen and a heart and love to give, I think we'll be all right. I really do. I think that, nobody can take that away from us. We may not get to communicate privately, but we can send signals, hand signals, or we can just talk logically, and the Trump administration won't know what we're talking about. So there you have it. But anyway, so I just want to talk about, being kind and feeling good. Bye, John. Good night. Go to sleep now. Listen to your mama. So anyway, I want to talk about, let's see. What do I don't even know what I want to talk about. Anybody got a topic? Anybody got a thought, a say, or you want to say something to be positive to other people, or how you get yourself up in the morning when you've had a particularly rough week or rough day, or how do you get yourself out of it? Let's hear it. Let's hear from you guys. Let's hear how to Elsie, is she on here? I don't even know. I think she got on earlier, but I don't know if she's still on here or not. Trying to go back through, but I don't see her. Yeah, she got on. Yeah, she was on earlier. I don't know if she's still on. Yeah. Sometimes we get just stuff that filters in, and it's hard to That's cool. How do you throw white light? I know I radiate it, but I don't know how to throw it. I like to make people smile. So how do you do that in the zone? How do you throw white light? Teach us something. Or is it hard to teach on YouTube? I know I like to radiate white light. I like to radiate myself in positivity and my husband in positivity and all those who come in my contact in positivity. I I try to turn negatives into a positive, and sometimes you just can't. I mean, sometimes it's just overwhelming and hard. But that's when you have to be up for the challenge and be, okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is not hard. I can do this. And smile your way through the world. Because well, on a bright note, Elon Musk is no longer in our government. So that's cool. He didn't need to be in there in the first place. He just wreaked havoc. And he didn't save no $1 trillion. He didn't even save $500,000, I don't think. He just cut people's jobs. He just made the United States a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying? He made the United States harder for the working class. And I am here to tell all the billionaires out there, the elite rich, that if you don't have anybody working for you, how are you going to get your product made? How are you going to sell your product? If nobody can afford to buy it, how are you going to sell it? Which brings me to the point of, I took the kittens to the vet the other day to get their first shots. Well, I got sent to the wrong place, so I had to backtrack and get to the right place. So I get there, and luckily they took us in, and they didn't take my money that I left or our money as we left as a deposit for these kittens to get their shots and get checked out for the first little bit. And anyway, I get there, and they said, and granted, these kittens were in a box taped up with the holes punched in and then the holes taped up with no food, no water, on a very warm day. And they were screaming when my neighbor walked by. But anyway, I take these cats in to get them their first shots and get them checked out to make sure that everything was okay. Well, at Kittens, it's $80 per office visit. So I took all 3 kittens in at the same time, and they said, that's cool, you could do that because they're kittens. And then when I went to check out, I mean, the vets were wonderful. They were just super good with the animals and super kind and sweet. But this little receptionist, she wasn't so hot. She wasn't so sweet. And she's like, it's going to be when they're teenagers, which will be the next time you bring them in, it will be $100 per cat. So that's $300 for 3 cats, and then $100 for the mama. And I was like, what? You are the reason people are dumping these poor animals off because they can't afford to help them. It's not all about the money, guys. Really, it's not. You should charge something, yes. But $100 a kitten? Really? That's a bit much. So, I mean, I get it. You can't do it for free. I get that. And I'm more than willing to pay my fair share. But $100 a cat? Come on. Or kitten? Even. It's $80 a visit, and then whatever else they want to tack on. So it's like, I'm just like, wow, that's expensive. Let me see if I can't find a cheaper vet. Talk to you later. Because good gracious, money is a tool, guys. It's a tool to get you the things you need and you want. And you are the master, it is the servant. Money does what you tell it to do. If you tell it to pay the bank, it's going to pay the bank. If you tell it to buy groceries, it's going to buy groceries. If you tell it to fix the cats, it's going to fix the cats. You know what I'm saying? So money does what you tell it to do, right? So just keep that in mind. And when you're asking the universe or you're praying, whatever you like to do, yeah, well, this one didn't, Gina T. They did not. And they didn't care that I rescued these cats from definitely death, if not a very painful, hard hunger, dehydration death, sweating to death in a box with no food, no water, nobody to help them. You know, they didn't care. So they won't be getting my money anymore. Nope. And I can choose where I take them. And I'm gone to I called the local animal shelter, and they are going to fix the mama, which we've ended up naming her Jessie. She looks like a cougar in the face. Gotta love cougars, right? Anyway, so they're gonna fix her for $75 plus give her shots and rabies and whatever shots that she may need, because I'm sure she's never had any. And she's such a sweet kitty. Oh my goodness. She doesn't scratch. She doesn't hiss. She doesn't do anything. She's just so sweet. She's such a sweet kitty herself. And then she had some kitties. And the orange one that my daughter got, she calls it Motley. And like Motley Crue, because she thought it was a boy, which I thought it was a boy because most orange cats are boys. Well, this orange cat is a girl. And they're very rare for orange tabby to be a girl. And so she's pretty super excited that she's got a rare kitty. So hopefully she can help me pay for some of this kitty stuff. But yeah, anyway, and I gotta go down there tonight and check on Morrison and Motley, because her and her boyfriend went to a Metallica concert. I guess his mom and dad, her boyfriend's mom and dad, are the dad is going to Metallica and her boyfriend, and then the mom and my daughter are gonna go hang out in Charlotte. Who knows? Paint a town pink or red or purple. Who knows? Green, orange. They could paint it orange because, you know, sun-kissed orange. So anyway, so, you know, I feel like anything that you can do to help something and help yourself to get through this trying time in our lives right now would be a benefit to you and our community. So let's hang together, guys. Let's keep it strong. Let's keep it right. And if anybody has a question for me on, you know, how to change a situation, let's see if I can change it or talk about it anyway, and see if we can change your situation. Like, that gets you down in the dumps. You gotta find a way to talk yourself positively out of that, so that you're not in a depressive state. Because whew, if you watch the news, you can get depressed real quick like that, you know. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not watching the news today. I'm just not going to. If it tells me it's going to rain one more day, I'm going to build an ark. Because, whoo, it's been raining and raining and raining some more. And people are like, well, you know, they've been praying for rain. Well, wish granted. You got some rain. Yay. A little bit much, but yay. So anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything for me? Any stories they'd like to share? about how they get their self out of a negative situation, or how to feel more positive and better about the day or the life or the way things are going in the White House today. I'm back. A spam call came in, and I'm on my phone, guys. Soon I'm going to be using this camera that was so generously donated to me. I just got to figure out how to get it on the other stand with the ring and, do that. And maybe this, I won't use my phone, and therefore they can't kick me off my own channel. Which I've been doing, but that's okay. Some of them are just doing their job, and some of them are, yeah. So I like to mess with them sometimes. It just gives me pleasure. If you're going to bother me, I'm going to mess with you sometimes. I'm like, oh, what did you say? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Get down from there. Now, what were you saying? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on 1 second. I said get down from there. Like I'm talking to a kid or something, You're going to get hurt. And then they're on the other line. Well, I see you're at a busy time. We'll call you back later. And I'm like, don't bother. You're going to get the same. So anyway, but I know some of them are trying to do their job, except for the ones that call from the United States. And I'm like, why are you pretending to be the federal government? They don't give you a head start, a 10-minute head start. If the federal government's coming to get you, they're coming to get you. They don't give you a 10-minute head start, buddy. You're not the federal government. It's against the law to pretend like you're the federal government. So guess what? I'm going to send them for you. You got 10 minutes to get out of here. I just like to, give them a run for their money. Waste their time just like they're wasting mine, I guess. I don't know. So, anybody got any thoughts on how do you get yourself out of a depressive state? Do you paint? Do you draw? Do you quilt? Do you read cards? What do you do? Drink Sunkist? Any thoughts, guys? Hey, Gina. T, how is BB? How's BB? Is she doing well? I hope she is. There's some energy in here. I'm feeling at a dead stop. Oh, so you're in California now, or have you haven't always been in California, have you? I hear California is beautiful. I haven't been there either. I haven't been many places. I used to think I was a world traveler, but nah, I'm not. But that's okay. Eventually, I'll live that van life. And I'll just be traveling around. I'll go visit each and every one of you guys. And you'll be like, I got to meet you in person. That's great. And I'll be like, I got to meet you in person. That's awesome. So one of these days, I'll live the van life. If I can still drive when that happens. But that's okay. I'll still try, right? Everybody's got to have their bucket list. Everybody's got to have their dreams. And that's okay, because in the words of Walt Disney, you can dream it, you can achieve it, you can achieve it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tell you it's hot, but I like it hot. I sound like a Marilyn Monroe movie. I like it hot. I mean, I really do. I'm always cold. Oh, man. Whew. But I like to be there. I need thawing out. I don't think I've thawed out from my first winter in Detroit. I mean, seriously. When I was an itty bitty baby, I still don't think I'm thawed out. I'm like a glacier. I've been to Buffalo in the winter. I got stranded in Buffalo one time in the winter. It was fun. I had a ball. I was buffalo geared up from head to toe, and I had a ball. I had an absolute fabulous time. And I went to Buffalo the year Kevin got hurt. We went to a Bills game, and it was when my youngest turned 21, and we went to a Bills game. We had a ball. We had the best time in our life. And she was so soft, starstruck, with Diggs and Alan. I mean, she was just starstruck. She loved it. It was such a good game. I know, it was so cold. We went back to the hotel, and she says, Mom, I think my thighs are frozen. I said, I know, mine are cold too. We were not dressed properly for Buffalo weather, but we still had a good time. He's getting married today? I didn't know that. I knew, well, I guess it is into May, isn't it? They said it was in May, but who knew? Well, congratulations, Josh and Haley. I used to say that Josh Allen and my daughter Holly had suffered from arranged marriage. And I had this guy at the grocery store really believing me. He's like, you know Josh Allen? I'm like, I know his parents. I didn't know his parents. They said, yes, him and my daughter suffer from an arranged marriage. They don't know it yet, but yeah, they do. So this is Josh's first marriage. No, I really hope that they're happy. I mean, she has a boyfriend too, so. But I hope that Josh and Haley live a long, beautiful life together. I think that they're great. But I used to say, he's my future son-in-law. Oh, June 1st, yeah. It's a wedding month. That's why Judy, too, is still in my mother-in-law's wedding gown, because I was waiting for the end of June to change her outfit. I haven't changed it for a while. A year, actually. Little under a year. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, I got married in June. Kevin and I's anniversary is June 29th, and we will be married 16 years. 16 beautiful years together. And we still love each other. I've been going through some of his family's old photographs because he can't do it. And so I've been going through it, and some people, I don't even know who they are. So I have to put them in a pile and say, okay, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? And so, we've been having fun doing it. And I'm sure it's wonderful for him to go down memory lane and, revisit the people that are no longer here or in his life. So I think that's pretty awesome for him. For me, it makes me a little bit jealous when I see him with his ex-wife, but not so much. But a little bit, like, I want to believe I'm the love of his life, not her. And I am. I know that I am. And he's the love of mine, so thank you. Yeah, we got married in June, the wedding month. Unfortunately, it's Trump's birthday too, not my wedding anniversary, but my ex-husband's birthday, June 14th. Ugh. I hate that he's born in my name. It makes me want to go by my middle name. But then everybody call me Gina, and then we get confused between me and Gina. Anyway, we could work it out. She'd be Gina 2, I'd be Gina. She'd Gina T2, I'd be Gina W1, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, my middle name is not Gina, but it would be short for that. Or George. They could call me George. Hi, George. Washington, that is. Anyway, does anybody have any thoughts on how they get their self up and motivated and moving and excited about being alive in this trivial time in our lives? Anybody? Or is it just me? I know it's not just me, guys. Come on. Tell me how you do it. Tell me how you get yourself motivated. Yeah, I don't think so, Gina. Okay, let's see. I guess Elsie took off. I don't know where she went. I hope she's still on and watching and rolling in the floor laughing at me because, like, I have not pulled a card at all on this live. And I'm just sitting here playing with the cards, just like. And I love your ideal, Gina T, about like at the start of a week, doing all 12 horoscopes, just do a 1-card pool on all 12 horoscopes and tell them how their week is going to go. I love that ideal, and I'm going to implement it probably tomorrow. I'm going to implement it. So, speaking of horoscopes, Queen of Swords, Virgo. Good old Virgos. They're good listeners. And I guess you guys are all good listeners because I'm just doing all the talking. Ain't nobody talking to me except for a 9-year-old. But anyway, I guess you guys are all good listeners. That's wonderful. I like listeners. Your mom's a Virgo? Wow. Maybe the cards have something good to say to her. I know. I cannot believe that a 9-year-old was on our channel. Call me skeptical. She's not a good listener, really. She must have a Sagittarius rising or something. Because we're not good listeners either. We want to talk, blah, blah, blah. But you may think she's not, but she might be listening more than you think. But normally they have some good advice and listen well, normally. Yeah. He definitely was. And I'm not even sure he was 9. I think that was just a ploy because I put my content as not for kids because some of my cards do show nudity and I don't want to get flagged because a kid might or might not see it and it's in a card, and I am not marking up my cards. I'm just not going to do that. So I put my content as far as not for kids, it's not for kids. So you got to be 18 and up to see my content normally, unless I guess your parents give them permission. I don't know how you got in, but I don't, either he's not 9 or, you know, which I don't think he is. I don't think he's 9. I think he's pretending. Although he did seem immature, but, you know, hey, who am I? I'm not judging. So do you guys like my garnet ring? It's my favorite. Both of them are garnet. Your mom, it's hard to get your mom to respond. Sometimes they just, you know, sometimes people just don't know what to say, so they don't say anything. Oh, I love garnet. Garnet is such a beautiful stone, and it's my youngest daughter's birthstone, but I love it. I love garnet. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So, guys, tell me how do you guys, this one kind of reminds me of an angel. So I have a garnet angel on my finger, or a phoenix, or a peacock. I don't know. What do you guys think? What does that remind y'all of? Yeah, it is a stone for healing. It's also a stone for good for your bone or your bones, arthritis, and it's also good for giving you strength, giving you abilities to be stronger. An angel, yeah, kind of reminds me of an angel too, or a phoenix rising, kind of like that. So, yeah, I like my garnet. I sure do. There's a lot of stones for healing. There's like fluoride is good for your, all stones have a healing property actually. You know, right off the bat. Hi, Mick. Any messages from my spirit guides and angels? Jackie. Who's Jackie? Are you asking Jackie or are you asking me? Because if you're asking Jackie, okay. Let's see if I can answer, maybe, if there's a message from your spirit guides. Mick? Oh, my husband is Mike. Okay, sorry. Okay, Jackie, let's see. Let me pull a card today. Jackie Coons, I remember. I'm gonna write your name down too. Thank you for subscribing, guys, who has subscribed and liked my channel. I appreciate it. And Mary Jo, thank you so much for your generous contribution to my channel. It helps me more than you know. And let's see if Universe has a message for Jackie today. Let's see if I do. I've been playing with this all day today. Yeah, there's one. You must need a reading. You definitely need a reading, child. I'm gonna put all those in there. Could have been a misshuffle, but I think you need a reading for real, Jackie. A full-on, pledge-on reading. And if you don't get it from me, get it from somebody, because I think you need one. Spirit guides. Let's see what else I have to say. So let me just shuffle one more time. And you can get a private consultation with me. Just email me at junewagner633@yahoo.com, and you can get a private consultation with me. Yeah, they're not free, but they're not super expensive either. You know, so this might be free though. Oh, this is free. It might cost you a little bit of time, but yeah, it's like screaming. You definitely need a reading. If you don't get it from me, please get it from somebody you trust. Okay, universe. Spirit guides for Jackie. Yeah, Jackie, damn. You definitely need a reading. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and people still kick me off my own phone. How is that possible? Drives me crazy. But it's okay. We're here. So I've got your cards ready for you, Jackie. Sorry about the interruption. Anyway, people need to leave me alone when I'm doing this, but I mean, spam is spam. But that was one of my dear friends, Charles, and I'm gonna do a collab with him. One day I'm gonna have him over, and we're gonna do kind of a live thing like I did with Steve a while back, and you guys will love Charles. He's blind, but yet he can fix a car, he can mow his own grass, and it's just he's an amazing fellow of the things you can overcome. So I can't wait for you guys to see that one. That'll be fun. But anyway, yeah, you have a little bit of cards here. I think it's been trying to tell you you need to get a reading from someone. If you don't get it from me, get it from someone you trust, and really take notes, record it if you can, because I feel like that you really need one. Right off the bat, it's like you're treading water. It's like you're running as fast as you can and you're not getting anywhere. You're going as hard and as fast as you can, but you're like riding a stationary bike, or you're like rocking in a rocking chair. You're keeping yourself busy, but you're not getting anywhere. So your guides are saying you're busy, yes, but where are you going with this busyness? Where are you going? So your guides are asking you the question of where you're going. Where do you want to go? Because you're not getting there by doing doing what you're doing. This next one is you have the Ace of Cups, which is a new passion. You have something that's very new and exciting to you. And it's talking about you being very passionate about it, and it's new. It's something you haven't really done before, and you're excited, which newness is always exciting, whether it be a new relationship or a new job or new something, because you've not done it and you want to see if you can do it, and you can do it. I have faith that you can do it. And it says to follow those new passions. Your spirit guides are telling you to follow your passions, to move forward with them. And don't distract yourself with negativity, because this whole life is being about negative. So we're going to take away the negativity. You can do anything you decide you want to do. You really can. You just have to believe in the incredible you. I don't see any change. This is your first major. You got the death card, which is closed in this deck, but you have the death card and it says no change. No change. So you're just going to continue to run in place, so, and, sometimes we have to force something to happen to where we can change it up a little bit. Like, change your routine. Like if you always going jogging at 8, go jogging at 7 or 7:30 or 8:15, whatever. Change it up a little bit to give yourself a different perspective on the day or the morning. Change it up. And there's an Aquarian or Aries, excuse me, an Aries type of person that's in your life is a little bit younger than you, who you're not really having trouble with, but you're not really comfortable there. They're a little younger than you. I don't know if it's a friend or a partner, but it's somebody a bit younger than you. I wouldn't say astronomical, so I don't think this is a child. I think it's an Aquarian that's just a little bit younger than you, not a whole lot younger, because and Aquarians are like, oh, that's shiny, oh, squirrel. So they're constantly being distracted. So it's hard for you to keep their attention where it needs to be. Like most ADHD people, I think, are Aquarian or Aries. So, this is kind of my stalker card, but it's a 6 of cauldrons, which normally the 6 of cauldrons makes me think of your inner child, to let it come out and play and do some things that are fun. But if you'll notice, she's like, oh, get off me. And he's like trying to control. So it's like, I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you with this card, Jackie, is that, you know what? You don't always have to be in control. Sometimes throw caution to the wind. Shoot, run with it. See where it takes you. You don't always have to be in control of a situation to be a good situation. Yes, 9 times out of 10, it's better to have a little control of the car, right? But it's good to be a passenger sometimes too, and just look at the scenery, right? So I really believe that it's saying that you don't always have to be in control. And sometimes let the kid take the wheel. Let your little kid take the wheel and see where it leads you. Because if you think about it, when were you the happiest? When you were a child doing what you loved to do. You didn't have any responsibilities, you didn't have any bills, unless you had my childhood, and then maybe not so much. But I still had beautiful times in my childhood where I felt in control of me, and I loved my life, and it made me who I am today, as your child has made you who you are today. So go back and revisit her. Revisit her. And it's time for you to let somebody else take the realm for a little bit. It's time for you to take action on your family life. It's time for you to take action to your family, whether it be your husband, your children, your mom, your dad, his mom, dad, whatever, in-laws. It's time for you to take action there and say, hey, this is great, or this is not cool. I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. And if they don't want to listen, arm's length, Jackie, okay? So, and get a reading from somebody, even if it isn't from me, but get it from somebody you trust, okay? And thank you so much for being a part of my community anyway. I hope it helped. I hope that helped you, your message from your spirit guides and universe. I hope it helped. What? Oh, no, you're not. No, intruding. I can't read all of the message. It didn't give it all to me. Huh. Yeah, dragonflies usually are bringing news. Dragonflies, they bring you news. They want to let you know that there's some news coming. I just saw orb fly down behind my shoulder. And dragonflies usually are bringing, dragonflies are usually a bearer of news. And normally it's good news. I mean, normally you can tell if a dragonfly is like sporadic, like, oh, it's flying, or if it's just saying, bzzz, right there. And if it's saying bzzz, right there, it's like, it's good news and it wants you to pay attention. So I feel like you're going to get some good news soon, unless it's sporadic and then not so much. But because it doesn't know whether it wants to tell you or not, you know. And, your brother, as well as my daughter and other people who are crossed over to the other side or different dimension, they see things differently than we do here on Earth. And they can see it more clearly, and they can see if it's going to help you or it's not going to help you. So pay attention to that dragonfly, because I think he's got some good news. So I think that's awesome. So you're packing up the house from Florida, 8 years, and then back to Minnesota. I think I would like Minnesota. I've never been there. But here it's cold, and cool. So in Florida, Florida's so populated these days. I lived in Florida for years, and I'm so glad I'm out of there. Yeah, I think I would like Minnesota. I mean, I knew a guy that played for the Vikings, but I think I would like Minnesota. I think that you'll be fine in Minnesota. And I just did something crazy with my deck. I think there's a new opportunity for you in Minnesota. Some different way to make some money, or creativity. Your own stomping grounds, right? I like the fact that you're moving back to where you originated from. Sometimes that's the best place to be for a lot of people. Me, not so much, but for a lot of people it is. And I think it's good, to go back home sometimes and live the dream. It's getting, yeah, I know, everybody's moving here to Tennessee. I don't know why that is. Our roads are getting so congested. And the thing about Tennessee is we weren't built for all this traffic. We don't have 3 lanes of traffic. We have 2 lanes sometimes. One going one way and one going the other way. We barely have any one-way streets, So, yeah, I think sometimes less population is good than more population. So I think that's wonderful. I think that I'm happy for you. I know you're probably tired of packing and labeling and sorting, and do we really need this? Should we throw it away? Should we sell it? What should we do with this? And what should we do with that? Because you don't want to tote things you don't need with you. You need to get rid of that. So yeah, I know you're busy. That's fantastic. Wow. Minnesota College. What do you know what she's going to study, Eleanor? It's exciting. Law. Love it. Love it. Holly was always into law when she was growing up. She went to the Police Explorers when she was young, and she always wanted to do something with law, but she decided to go a different route. Yeah, I get it. Yep, gotta start somewhere, right? She'll be wonderful. I know she will. Your family, Eleanor, I think is like masters of degrees, which is super cool. I wish my family was like that. I don't think any of us have a degree except for Holly. Well, no, no, she didn't either. Oh. Kevin, his brother, but that's about it. So that's exciting though. Wow, so already there's a connection in Minnesota with Jackie and Eleanor. That's cool. I wonder what made her pick Minnesota. She's gonna do well though. I know she will. So guys, I'm gonna quit playing with the cards and fiddling with my fingers. So, what's next on our agenda, guys? Yeah. And sometimes it really feels good to be at home, just to be where you know where things are, where people know your name, as Cheers would say. But yeah, it feels good to go home sometimes. It's a wonder Trump hasn't fell flat on his face, Eleanor. He's just a trumpet. I mean, a blowhard. I mean, I don't know what I mean. I don't even mean to make fun of trumpets. I like trumpets, but not trumpets, if you know what I mean. He needs medical attention. Not that I think J.D. Vance will be any better, because J.D. Vance is a lapdog, in my opinion. Gina, I think Emerald County. Should Gina move to Emerald County? I know the last time I did a live, we talked about you moving, and it said yes. That's because J.D. Vance ain't got no personality. He's I don't even want to call him a wet hen, but he's a wet hen. Yeah, and it said you should move last time, but maybe something has changed. Let's see if you should move there. I don't know if you were asking if you should move there last time, but I know you asked if you should move, and it said yeah. I think you should move to Tennessee. Come on down. Come on down, girl. We'll find you a place. Come on. You got a friend here. Just don't go to Nashville. It's really expensive. Don't go to Nashville. Or Franklin. Don't go to either one of those places. They're really expensive to live there. County. Is that in Florida or California, or I don't know where that is. I'm trying to love people I shouldn't, like Trump and J.D. Vance, but I can't. I try to send them positive energy, but they just bounce it back to me. They're not accepting positive energy at this time. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, Nora and Gina, that would be awesome. You guys could live like next door. Oh, I want to go there too. But that's okay. I'm here. I'm good. Right here in Blountville, Tennessee. Okay. Let's see. She got two for you. It's an old ideal coming to resurface for you. I believe that, have you ever lived there before? And if you have, don't go. But if you haven't, go. There's a lot of opportunity for you there to make money and to be more productive. So yes, by all means, it's a yes. Good. Yes. Then go. Do it. Do it. You're bringing an old ideal to the forefront and you need to go. Yeah, you do. Yes. And hopefully you'll get to run into Eleanor more often than not. I would like to go. I will go for a visit one of these days soon. I hope soon anyway. We'll see. One foot in front of the other. Start with, you'll get there. You'll get there. Okay, we were talking about this earlier. So when you say you don't have, universe doesn't know the difference between don't have and do have. So when you're saying I don't have, say I do have. Say I do have the means to get there. I'm working on putting them together right now. Say it like you're already going. Picture yourself putting your stuff in the truck and taking off down the road. Picture yourself opening the door to your new place and opening the door to all these wonderful possibilities, and just dream it. You can achieve it. One foot in front of the other. What is the first step? Find your place. Get rid of the place you're in. Pack up your stuff. You can do anything. Anything. You can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. You believe in you. You got this. First things first, don't put the cart in front of the horse. Don't just wish you could move there. Start doing it. You can do it. I have faith. And ask universe as in you already got it. You're already going. You're there. And it will put you there. I promise it will. You know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. And I always say, sometimes you just gotta jump. You just gotta jump and move forward. You'll find a way. And you know what? Even if you can't buy a piece of land at this particular juncture, you can go to a camping site with a tent. And it's California. It's not that hot or that cold. I mean, get a fan, one of those battery operated ones, if it's hot. You know, you can do this. You got it. One foot in front of the other. Start looking. If you need to find one, start looking. And then move towards it. Yeah, you may only have the money for one stake right now, but you got the money for one stake in the ground. And then you can find a tarp. You get the money for a tarp. And then you build from there. You can do this. You can do it. You really can, Gina. I have all the faith in the world. Universe is rooting for you too. So ask it like you already got it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say not. Yeah, especially with the things that have happened in California of lately, it's hard, but hard gives you a challenge. It gives you something to work for. And you know, I always believe when you believe that you can find something, you will. Like always used to think when I first opened my shop, and then I was looking for a different shop to move my shop to because I couldn't afford that shop. I was like, gosh, is there anybody out there that will, rent me something for a reasonable price? And lo and behold, I knew there was, and I found them. And if I can do it, you can do it. I have all the faith in the world that you've got this. So bring it, bring it. Universe, give it to her because she's got it. You got it. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it hot though. You know, there you go. That I want. I'm getting it. It's coming. I have it. It's in the works. It's right now making it happen. A nice place with air conditioning. Can you feel it on your face? Ah, feels so good, right? And so, guys, I've got to run too. I have got to get Kevin his breathing exercises and his arm exercises and things. I've got to get going myself. Um, so I hope everybody has had a wonderful time. And thank you guys for participating and being a part of my community and my life. I appreciate it. And I hope that you guys enjoy me being a part of yours. And you know what? You got this, Gina. You got it. Bye, Jackie. You're welcome. And definitely, definitely get a reading from someone, if not from me. And you can get one from me if you want it at June, June, Wagner, Wagner, 633 at yahoo.com. Just send me an email. We'll talk about it, see what's good for you, what's good for me, and we'll go from there. Okay? Bye, you guys. Stay mystical.